Hey guys, welcome back to Creative Shack. My name's Lisa and today I'm going to be doing some Little Mermaid DIYs for you guys. So because the Little Mermaid new movie is out, I decided to do a little bit DIYs, maybe for a baby's room, maybe for a gift, maybe just to have a display out, maybe on your patio. I thought these came out so cute. So guys, let's get started.
Okay, so the first DIY I'm going to start out with is an image that I went on Google, and all I did was look up Little Mermaid watercolor. Definitely put watercolor in the search button, and this is what you can get. There are so many images, they're beautiful. So all I did was copy and paste it, and I went on my Word, and this is where I copy and paste it. Now you can size it. You can size the image whatever size you want. So I actually picked up this frame at Dollar Tree, and of course I printed out this image. Now these images, you can do any image you want, just make sure you put watercolor. I've done so many of these that they are beautiful, guys. So all I did was I measured it out, and then I actually cut off the excess paper, and then all I did was insert that right into the frame. And then just to give it a little bit more of that, Little Mermaid feel, I got this fishnet from Dollar Tree, and all I did was cut it, and I wanted to put it in the corner so it actually looks a little bit, a little texture on there. And all I did was hot glue that right on the back. And then after that, I actually picked up some of these shells at Dollar Tree, and I thought these were really cute. They came in a big bag full of different shells, and all I did was just pick out the small ones, and I just hot glued them right onto the net. And I thought this turned out so cute, so high end, and you can definitely give this as a gift to somebody or put it in one of your kids' rooms or your room, especially if you're a Little Mermaid fan. Okay, for the next DIY, I picked up this Dollar Tree vase. I thought this was really pretty. I love the colors. So I went on Cricut Design Space, and I actually found this mermaid. They actually have tons of mermaids on Cricut Design Space. Just find out which one you want, print it out, and stick it in the inside of that vase. Now, after that, I decided to go in my stash, and I found these rocks. Now, these rocks actually are from Dollar Tree, and the sand is from Dollar Tree too. I just had it for a very long time. So I just filled it up, and then I just took one of these little candles that you can get at Dollar Tree. Get 3 of them in a pack. I just put that in there, and then I took more of that fishnet, and I just kind of put that right inside of the vase and dangling it down. I thought this was a good idea just to give it more of that Little Mermaid feel, and look how cute this is, guys. This is great to put on a porch as well. Okay, so for the next DIY, I picked up this really cool blank from Dollar Tree, and then I just took a dowel. You can get 5 of them in a pack at Dollar Tree, so I decided to, sand it and then stain it with my Waverly wax. Now, I actually stained the outside of this frame with the Waverly wax as well. I just gave it 1 coat of that. And then after that, I actually picked up this pink acrylic paint. Now I'm actually going for a baby's room. I actually thought this pink was really, really pretty. So all I did was paint the beads, and then I actually had this yarn that matched those beads perfectly. So this yarn actually came from Hobby Lobby. So what you're gonna see here is that I am going to cut 10 little strips of yarn. It doesn't matter how big you're going to have that, because you're going to trim it off anyway. So I'm going to tie each one on this dowel just like so, and loop it right like this. And it doesn't matter how long the strings are, because like I said, you're going to cut it to size anyway. So I did 10 strips of the pink, and actually 7 strips of the cream, because that yarn is actually thicker. So all I did was coordinate those colors one by one right onto this dowel. just like so. And take your time with this, because this is what makes this frame actually really pretty. And then as you guys can see, I'm just cutting it to size and trimming it up. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to dangle this off the frame. So I took some twine and I just tied each of the ends of the dowel with the twine. Now I did hot glue it to secure it so it won't fall off. So each side I did that, and then all I did was hot glue those strings on the back of the sign. Now to secure it a little bit more, I decided to take popsicle sticks. I did stain them with the Waverly wax, and all I did was just put them on the back of it and cut it to size and hot gluing that right onto that frame. So I actually found this image, A Little Mermaid Sleeps Here, on Cricut Design Space. And then what I did was I went into my stash, I found these flowers from Hobby Lobby and this shell that you can pick up at Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, that kind of thing. And all I did was shimmer it up with some of my paint and place them right onto the corner of that frame. Look how stinking cute this is. This is perfect for a baby shower gift, to a little baby's room. I absolutely love this. This one was my favorite one for today, guys. Okay, for this next DIY, I actually picked up this frame at Hobby Lobby for $4.99 for 40% off. So I went on Google and I actually typed in Ursula's contract from Little Mermaid, and there was a bunch of them. So I just picked out this one, copied and pasted it right on my Word, size it, and then what I decided to do is glue that right onto some really thick cardstock. So I just kind of went around and I actually cut that around, but I did leave a lot of excess paper on top so I can roll it to make it look like a scroll. Okay, and then what I decided to do was just take that fishnet and place it right on top of that frame. I kind of glued it in place, and then I made the iconic pen from Little Mermaid. Now that's just a dowel and some scrap pieces of paper, and I just made it right into that pen. I freehanded it, and all I did was just glue all of that right onto the frame. And I thought this was actually really cute for a birthday party / your Little Mermaid's room, that kind of thing. Or if you're a Little Mermaid fan, this is so cute to have anywhere in your house. Okay, for the next DIY, you definitely need a treasure chest if you're gonna do a Little Mermaid DIY. So I actually picked up this chest at Dollar Tree. You can actually pick up chests like this, even bigger ones, at Hobby Lobby to Michael's. So if you wanted to get really into it and put like a really cute little gift in here or put it on your dresser, I thought a bigger one would be really cool as well, but I had the smaller one. So what you can see here is I stained everything with my Waverly wax inside and out, and then on the top I decided to take my deep blue sea acrylic paint and paint the top of that chest with this really pretty color. I absolutely love this color. So I wanted to kind of make it look like the ocean, that kind of thing. So I just took my rag and kind of wiped the excess off, put some white paint on there, so like a wet on wet painting technique, and it actually looks really cool that way because it kind of looks like the ocean. So I kind of just went into my stash. I found some of these shells from Dollar Tree, some smaller shells as well, some of this netting stuff. I mean, this netting you can go a long way with, so because you get so much of it. So of course I hot glued a couple shells on there. I hot glued the fishnet to it, and then I just felt like it needed a little something, so I put more shells on. And what do you need is a fork. So I picked up a huge bag of forks at the Dollar Tree in the party section, the little ones. So all I did was place it right onto there. And then all I did was I actually wanted to give it a little bit more texture. So that nautical rope scraps that I had, I just decided to just glue it right on top of there, just give it a little texture and put a little bit more shells on. And I wanted to make some bubbles, so all I did was take the tip of my paintbrush, dip it in white paint, and try to make some bubbles. And this is how it turned out. Absolutely cute, adorable. I absolutely love this one. Okay, so for the next DIY, I actually picked up this cute bottle from Dollar Tree, and it's like sand of my favorite beach, and I thought that was really cute. And then I just picked up these hanging decor from Dollar Tree. This is a very easy DIY. So all I did was just take off some of these beads, and all I did was wrap this garland around this jar, and that was about it, guys. Secure it with hot glue, and for the beach lovers out there, you can put your favorite sand in it. Okay, for the last DIY, I picked up this wooden round from Dollar Tree, and all I did was stain it with my Waverly wax, and I stained it on both sides. So while that was drying, I actually picked up this mermaid from Dollar Tree, and I wanted to make it look like she has like texture on there. So this paper came from the Paper Studio pack. I actually picked that up from Hobby Lobby, and what I decided to do was draw out her hair and her top. And I don't want to paint her hair with this beige color. So this is actually cashew from chalk paint. So all I did was I painted her skin with this cashew color. And so I decided to take that twine off, and then I wanted to fill that hole in. I would do this before you paint her skin color. So then after that, I actually took the scrapbook piece of paper and I just traced her fin to her body. And what I made a mistake was that you have to flip her over, okay, which I didn't. I actually cut this out and I had to recut it. So after that, when I recut that, so I'm just showing you like what my mistake was. So I actually went up a little too far, so I cut that, and then all I did was kind of trace it like where her belly button is. And then what I did was I just took my glue stick and stuck that right onto her fins. So this is a really easy way. You can do Mod Podge if you want, but I like glue stick. So then after that, I actually sand around the fin. Now this did take me a while, but just take your time because it does give it a really nice clean edge. And then after that, I actually sanded the hole down, and then I decided to give her some pink hair. Now, I actually am using the same pink that I did on that last baby sign. So all I did was just take my time with this. Now, I did give it a little roughness so it looks somewhat like it's flowing. I am not a good painter, so just deal with me as of right now, because I did change that a little bit because I didn't like it. So I took some of my tacky glue, and for her top, I decided to do some sequins. Now, these sequins actually come in a pack of 5 at Dollar Tree. I decided to do the blue, and I think are like a little bit of purple in there, and I just placed them on there. And then I just took some metallic pink paint and just went over that to look like she has hair. So I just freehand this. Now you can see I'm just like kind of covering my mistakes up, kind of going back in. And then I actually want to put her on this round disc. Okay, so I am just kind of freehanding some blues in there to make it look like water. Now I am using a chunky brush, and I'm probably using about 4 different blues, and I'm just kind of going over it very quickly. Now, I did put some white, because you definitely want to put white in here just to kind of make it look like water. So after that, I decided to sand this whole piece because it just looks better in my opinion. And then after that, I just stuck her right onto this piece with my hot glue. And then after that, I decided to put this really cute saying, "My heart belongs at the beach," with my Cricut machine with white vinyl. And then I decided to take this nautical rope and put it all the way around the disc, just to give it that ocean vibe, that, you know, a little bit of texture in there as well. And then I decided to take the nautical rope and give it 2 little knots on each end, and then so I can hang it. And this is really easy to do. It just gives it a really nice finish to do those knots. And that nautical rope can go a long way. This is 1 bundle of nautical rope at Dollar Tree. And then I just kind of stuck a little bit more of that just to secure it. And that was about it, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like something's missing, or that I had a plan in my head and just didn't work out in my favor, but it actually turned out cute as well. But anyway, if you guys like these DIYs, give me that thumbs up, and if you didn't subscribe, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye guys, take care, have a good weekend.